A luxury wireless charger? Let's check it out. Dave Taylor here, and I've talked before about wireless charging. It might not be as fast as plugging in your device, but it's crazy convenient and I'm a big fan. So I got this. This is the Vebach Dubhe1 Wireless Charger, and it's very nice. It has a very nice feel to it. It's pretty heavy because it's metal and ceramic. At least I think it's a ceramic. It certainly feels ceramic. And then on the bottom there's a tiny rubber foot so that it doesn't slide around. It just sits nice and firm. On the side you have the pretty typical micro USB, and you plug it in to whatever charger you have. It doesn't come with a charger, though it does come with a micro USB cable. So I've plugged it into, let's see, what do I have here? I have an iClever, and this is a Smart ID 2.4 amp charger. Now, what Vebach says is that you need to use a QC3 or Quick Charge 3 to get maximum performance. Well, let's see how that worked out. Now, it's rated for 7.5 watts for the iPhone and other devices, and then if it sees a Samsung device, it actually runs at 10 watts. So I pulled out some devices. This is the Samsung Galaxy S8, this is the iPhone XS, and this is the Google Pixel 3 XL. So I started with Google because they're kind of snarky with their charging. So when I put it on here, it starts charging, which is great, but it says charging slowly. And in fact, this charges on this stand with this charger at 20% an hour. So that's not a super fast charge, but it is charging, so that's good, and it is through its case. So then I thought, all right, let's try the iPhone XS, because it also does wireless charging, and this one works perfectly fine through its rather thicker case. It's also, as it turns out, 20% an hour charge. Now, Vebach calls out the Samsung as a specific category or class of devices that it supports with faster charging. So I put the S8 on here, and the S8 actually charged faster. So it gets 28% charge in an hour. So none of these are breaking any records for world's fastest wireless charging, but it's all functional, and it is a really nice feel to it. This is the kind of device you can easily put on your desk at work or bedside table or something, and really not much else to talk about. It has a, it's a little heavy, it has a nice feel to it. There's a tiny little blue LED. I don't know if you can see that, probably not, but when you are charging, it does illuminate, and it's a soft illumination. So if you have it on your bedside table, it's not like there's this tiny little spotlight beaming onto your pillow. That'd be weird, wouldn't it? So this does not do that. So really not much else to talk about. Is that's the performance of it. So it actually ends up being a pretty typical wireless charger. With the QC or Quick Charge 3, it might actually be better performance. I don't know. I don't have one of those chargers. I will remedy that down the road, but for right now, I just used the Smart ID charger from iClever, and I got the performance I got, 20 to 24% in an hour. Now, I want to give a quick call out because their packaging is very much like what Apple would use. In fact, it feels like it's even the same thickness of cardboard and everything. And when you open it up, which would actually be easier if there was actually a device in there, then you get the instructions on top, and then you have this space here in the container, and it comes with a wiping cloth, which you don't really need, but I guess you could use, and the cable and the charging pad. So the whole thing has a very nice feel. They've done a very nice job with their packaging, so props to them for that. I really appreciate when companies put in the effort for packaging, although for the vast majority of products, as soon as you take it out of the box, you toss the box. So maybe that packaging isn't such a big deal. It's good if you're giving it as a gift, right? So not much else to say about this. I like it. It is definitely going to be used and a live part of our office setup here. But, is it charging any faster or have any remarkable different characteristics to any other wireless charger? Not in my experience. This is pretty typical, but that's okay because it feels and looks very nice and very professional. This is absolutely something you could have in a high-end environment. So with that, we just need to talk about the price. But before we get to the price, can I ask for you to click on that subscribe button? Thank you very much. And if you're using a wireless charger, tell me, what are you using and what kind of performance are you getting? And are you using Quick Charge 3? Which is actually just a chip that goes in the charger. That's a whole nother story. But anyway, this is the Vebach Dubhe1 wireless charger. We'll just assume I was pronouncing it correctly. And it will cost you $24.99 at Amazon.com. It comes in this white or in black. And it's a very nice device. If you're looking for wireless charging, it's definitely one that should be on your short list. And with that, I'm going to charge my Samsung a little more, which means I'll catch you in my next video.